It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now Crawford. Rebounded by Coleman. The three from Iverson drains it from beyond the arc.
And Iverson can knock down the triple from time to time. I like seeing that part of his game expand.
Rose against McKee. Chandler with the screen on McKee. Rose attacking. The shot's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Iverson. 23 points his last outing. He takes it in.
And the speed of Iverson is so difficult to keep up with. When he's driving, you're sometimes forced to foul.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Rose, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a strong take from Rose, just brushing off the D on his way up.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me. Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
They get it again. Chandler's shot, good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
There's a good screen. Here's Iverson. Pass to McKee. Back to Iverson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deflects the pass. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Hassel. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Marshall sets a screen for Crawford. Over Van Horn. Knocked away.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Hassel, the pass to Rose. Rebounded by Coleman. Here's Iverson. Pass to Van Horn. For 3, McKee. Rebound by Marshall. The Bulls shooting to start out this game about 43%. Now here's Crawford. And the Bulls with another miss. Iverson left side. Snow. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
The D can give up these kinds of looks, especially to Snow.
Pass to McKee. Iverson outside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Kellogg checked in for Philadelphia. Buckner comes in for Snow. The Bulls making a switch here. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Crawford outside. Shoots over McCulloch. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Iverson left side. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Pfizer. Guarded by McKee. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Crawford's shot is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Iverson. He has 7.
Boy, Iverson's so stubborn and competitive offensively, forcing that shot through even while taking the foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Williams against McKee. Bounce pass from Williams. Pfizer's shot is good.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Iverson outside. 44 seconds left to play in the first. And Curry pulls it down. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Williams. Iverson with the block. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Magic. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Misses from short range. Here's Pfizer. Here's Marshall. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls. They're up by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Here's Williams. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. There's the pick. Pass to Hassel. Here's Pfizer. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Williams. And Van Horn pulls it down. The 76ers lead it. Here's Iverson. And he lays it straight in. 12 points for Iverson. A name some are curious about for the upcoming draft is Darko Milicic. Have you had a chance, Clark, to see much of his play?
I really haven't, Kevin, and what I've seen has been highlights, so it's hard to get a real gauge. He's got size, moves well for a big guy, seems to be pretty skilled. But when you talk about evaluating stars from afar, it's a bit of an interesting challenge. I mean, it's tough to predict exactly how well they'll adapt to American basketball at the NBA level. But the scouts who followed this young man say he has promise, so we'll see if that's the case.
The 76ers making a switch here. Snow's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Brunson's checked in. Bulls making a switch here. Mason's checked in. Williams passes to Mason. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Pfizer. Back to Williams. Fires from way outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Yeah, they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
And Chicago has possession after the Sixers pick up 2. Pass to Williams. Softly drops in the floater.
And Williams may be 6'2", but he seems to play much bigger than that.
Here's Snow. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And he drives in. Pass to Buckner. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Snow. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Van Horn. Rebound by Williams.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now, here is Robinson. Still without a basket. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Chicago calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bounce pass, Crawford. Chandler with the screen on McKee. Goes up on the wing. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Rose.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Buckner. He's got 7. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here. Timeout called the 76ers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Some changes for Philadelphia. Coleman's checked in for Van Horn. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for McKee. 1:11 left to play here in the half. Here's Iverson. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Here's Crawford after the made shot from Allen Iverson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, Marshall is an effective stretch four, a guy who can play both forward spots, and he's a dynamite outside shooter.
Marshall hits them both. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Iverson left side. Driving in. Pass to McCullough. Pocket 6. Picked off in midair. Down low, here's Crawford, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
He hits both from the stripe. 23 seconds left now here in the second. And here is Iverson. He's got 14. Chandler with the steal. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from First Union Center. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Snow. Pass to Van Horn. Beyond the arc. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Marshall. And there's the call on Chandler. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
The 76ers leading. Now here's McKee. Nothing on the board. And he goes in for the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here is Rose after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Now that's a big-time physical play. Hard to get in Marshall's way when he's attacking the rim.
Oh!
Possessing a flair for the theatrical, Iverson enjoys getting tricky with it and showing off some of his handles.
Snow the pass to Iverson. To the middle. Six to shoot. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Bulls trail by 3. McKee against Rose. Pass to Marshall. Back to Rose. Trying to find Chandler. He's got it now. Here's Crawford. Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Iverson. Defense is right there. That one is good from Van Horn.
Had to get it away, and he did so with confidence. Really good look at his speed of shot.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Some changes here for the 76ers. McCullough comes in for Van Horn. And Buckner subbed in for McKee.
Greg Buckner. Philadelphia foul. Eric Snow. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Rose. Defense right on him. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Rose has got 9.
Jalen is more than capable getting it done inside. He is a true bucket getter.
Here's the floater. McCullough, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Tyson Chandler.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Van Horn, he's checked in for the 76ers. McKee comes in for Iverson. Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Pfizer. Inside, out to Chandler. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. Misses off the left iron. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Buckner. He has 7. With the drive, here's McCulloch. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. McCulloch's got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Hassel. Here's Pfizer. Marshall passes to Chandler. At the top of the key, Marshall. Here's Hassel. Still yet to score. Here we go, one-on-one. 54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Snow. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Chandler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Williams. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. He gets it in there.
Always surveying the floor. Williams with that veteran-like vision there.
Here's Snow. There's the drive. Taken away by Williams. The shot missing. And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers on top. They're up by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Brunson outside. Pass to Robinson. Outside Williams. Here's Pfizer. Over Van Horn. Pfizer's shot is good. Pfizer's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Chicago. Timeout called, 76ers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Timeout. Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Larry Brown said to his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Timeout called, 76ers. Some changes for Philadelphia. Coleman's checked in for Van Horn. And Iverson's subbed in for Buckner. Iverson against Brunson. Iverson gets to McKee. Back to Iverson. Pass to Snow. There's the pick. To the paint. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. From deep, Iverson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Iverson can score with the best of them. I tell you what, a volume shooter. He does not lack confidence and lets it fly from anywhere and everywhere.
And it's Williams with the ball for Chicago. They trail by 6. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Back to Robinson. Pass to Williams. And it's Curry at the elbow. Rebound by the 76ers. Coleman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Iverson against Williams. Iverson with the ball. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by Williams. Bulls trail by 6. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Bulls call timeout. Van Horn, he's checked in for Philadelphia. '76ers on defense. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Rose passes to Marshall. Chandler with a screen for Marshall. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Crawford. The Bulls with another miss. The 76ers leading by 6. And the dunk by Iverson.
You know, I think the undervalued part of AI's game is his athleticism. I know he's not that big, but he's an amazing athlete. This guy was an all-state football player in high school, and he plays with some of that football mentality, too.
Marshall can't hit. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight, and the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Iverson up top.
Strong defense affecting that shot. Good job staying active.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Crawford dishes to Rose. To stop the drought. Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Defense tries everything to slow Iverson down, but to no avail. He blasts right by him.
Defensive foul. Trenton.
Free throw good, Iverson.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
Bulls trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Rose in the post. The shot by Hassel is no good. Now the 76ers with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Iverson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside Rose, trying to find Chandler. He's got it now.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Iverson with the ball, guarded now by Marshall. Here's Van Horn. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the 76ers.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Iverson.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 5 on the clock. Iverson, no luck. So the 76ers win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.